Alright, number one. We need to start recording a new episode. What are you doing? Nothing, man, nothing. Just doing some research. Doing some research. Doing some research. Are you doing research? Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go back. Go tell them we're gonna record. To the outside. You keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing good. Hello and welcome back to Bad Readings, where I'm your host, Jack Ising. On today's episode, I have a guest. He's a reoccurring guest from episode number 2. Please introduce yourself.
How's it going, boys? It's Charlie again.
Okay. On today's episode, we're going to be reading Pacify, an Obikin fanfiction. That's Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I really like Star Wars.
Yeah, that's why I picked it. There's an author's note here. You ready to read this, big boy? I'll read it. This fanfic is based on Melina Martinez's song Pacify Her. It basically goes around the idea of Obi-Wan Kenobi trying to seduce Anakin in order to separate him from Padme, who is seen as a liability by the Council. The whole story is told in Obi-Wan's perspective and how his intentions and thoughts changed during the seduction. The story is told by parts formed by past and present. Needless to say, Obi-Wan, and probably every character here, acts as pretty much out of character since I could never fathom Obi-Wan doing something like this, nor Anakin giving Padme up so easily. But hey, that's why the crack tag is here. Do you have any thoughts on this?
I just want to point out that in the tags, just, for our reading pleasure, it says sex, anal sex, oral sex, rough sex, masturbation. Anakin is an asshole. Obi-Wan is an evil mastermind. Yep, okay. Yep.
Anakin was seated on one of the sofas when he arrived at his quarters. Obi-Wan have felt the presence of the younger man before he entered the room. He could have almost smelt his anxiety from 3 halls down.
Wow, Jack, your anxiety smells gross.
Knowing all of that, Obi-Wan was still fake surprised at the sight of the blonde Jedi's presence. Anakin isn't blonde. He's got brown hair.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't say when it was told.
I mean, he's obviously married to Padme, and they're using episode 3 Padme here. So.
Yeah, that's episode 3.
So it's...
Alright, so yeah. Anakin has brown hair, but apparently it's blonde in this one.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm reading Anakin. Oh, boy.
Anakin? He inquired, lifting an eyebrow. What do I owe the honor of your presence to? The knight didn't even dare to look up at him. He was too busy playing with his nervous hands, lost inside his own mind. Obi-Wan tilted his head at the pitiful image that his ex-apprentice made. Okay.
Yes.
Fidgeting with his limbs like a child who was caught taking a cookie from the jar. Although, with Anakin, that was usually the case.
Little bad boy.
Is there something wrong? Obi-Wan asked, making his way to the kitchen to pour himself out some tea.
Wait, where are they, and why is there a kitchen?
I think Obi-Wan's, apartment. Does Obi-Wan even have a house?
No, the Jedi live in the Jedi Temple.
There's no kitchen in the Jedi Temple, is there?
I'm way too into Star Wars to be reading this. This is just gonna mess with my head.
Anakin didn't answer. The Jedi Master could barely hear him now. The red-haired man... Obi-Wan doesn't have red hair.
Well, no, I think he's Actually, no, yeah, Obi-Wan's the blonde one.
Yeah.
Hold on, you keep reading. I'm gonna go look this up.
Okay. The red-haired man didn't bother to pressure the young warrior to give him an answer, as he usually did back in the day. Obi-Wan was too tired to pretend he cared for any of Anakin's antics at this time of the day. It was late, and he had been busy all day with meetings and running around trying to counsel senators and other Jedi. His body was sore and his mind was almost blank. Whatever it is that Anakin wanted to discuss, he could wait a couple of hours for all he cared. While the bearded man poured some of his precious tea in his favorite cup, the soft sounds of clothes made Obi-Wan raise his eyes to stare at his partner standing at the entrance to the kitchen, looking at him with a mixture of anger, desire, and frustration.
So just as a side note, I looked it up. Obi-Wan does have blonde hair, and Anakin has brown hair. He has brown hair. So keep that in mind.
Oh, here we go again, Obi-Wan thought. Read a little bit further down. Oh boy. Anakin did this more times than he could count, but the boy hardly noticed it himself. Obi-Wan, on the other hand, not in the other hand.
Wait, does it say it? I feel like, why do people not... Do the people who spend their time writing these fan fictions, are they just not, like, educated in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, they're writing fan fictions.
I mean, like, I get that they're retarded enough to write fan fictions, but... okay.
Alright.
Let's keep going.
Obi-Wan, in the other hand, noticed it every time. Anakin was a difficult person and horrendous Jedi.
No, that's not correct. Anakin was, like, literally the most powerful Jedi ever. Did this person even, like, watch Star Wars? This is messing with me. I don't like this. I don't like this already.
Wait till we get to the anal sex.
I don't like where this is going.
I got a bad feeling about this.
That was just a shitty joke. You better just keep talking. I'm gonna pour water on your back.
Okay. He could not, for his life, follow a simple set of rules. He had this undeniable need to break them. Obi-Wan was used to this from the younger man's Padawan days. But the little rebellious boy have grown into a dashing, daring young man who was passionate and giving, desperate to own and feel. All those things the Jedi Code forbid. To the likes of Mace Windu and other masters, this was irritating. To Obi-Wan, it was amusing. And Anakin's eyes only gleamed that particular way when he wanted something badly. Like, Obi-Wan had a long time ago stopped trying to keep those desires in line. Nowadays, he just ran with it and tried to feign indignation when the whole ordeal was over. And if Anakin thought that Obi-Wan hadn't, there's horrible spacing there on hadn't, the T and the apostrophe go to the next line instead of just bringing the entire word down. Notice that those blue Stormy's eyes were filled with need. The same need he shows. Same need he shows when in battle, and the same need he shows at the mention of a certain senator's name. Jar Jar.
Misa and the Senate. Okay, keep going. You're done.
The same need that shows when he goes to when he gets to see a pod race.
Yeah, it is.
That isn't.
I can prove that wrong, but I'm not going to.
Why?
Because the thing with the Tusken Raiders, he doesn't like thinking anything about Tatooine, so pod racing would give him like mommy flashbacks.
I mean, I don't think it's happened. Did that happen in the second movie?
Which one?
The prequels. His mom getting killed by the.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
His mom got killed by the Tusken Raiders, and then he slaughtered an entire camp of them.
Okay, then.
And he goes and screams at Padme and screams, "Even the children! I killed them all!"
That's the voice you should give Anakin.
Anakin's a little edgy preteen. Keep going.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Were the same eyes he gives Obi-Wan when he thinks he isn't looking. Boy was even more of a fool than the Jedi Master even ever thought. Anakin wanted the Jedi Master so much that it was palpable in the Force, and it made Obi-Wan laugh inside of his mind. I mean, I know they're so close that they can like sort of read each other's thoughts and like predict their movements, but I don't think. Charlie, you're well versed in Star Wars war, right?
Yes.
Has a Jedi ever been so fucking desperate to nut that other Jedis could feel it?
They're so, like, the Force is like a religion to them, so they're so religious to it that they just, like, they don't even need to nut. Except for Ki-Adi-Mundi. That guy is a fucking pussy wizard. That man had 7 fucking wives. He doesn't give a shit about the Jedi Code. I mean, sure, his species was, like, practically extinct, and he did it to fucking repopulate. That man. I wish I was him.
What a pussy man. Isn't that the dude with the giant forehead?
Yeah, fucking...